Welcome to Present Poetry. I'm your host, Erin Crittenden, and all poems within this podcast are either public domain or used with permission from the author or the author's estate. It's a fun time for poetry lovers of all ages, so sit back, relax, and get ready to hear some poems of the past and the present. This week's featured poet is Vibha Kashyap. Vibha is a high school student interested in the creative arts, and they are eager to share their talents with the world. They like using poetry to express their inner pains and joys, and one of their ultimate goals is to be able to reach out and connect with somebody they don't know on an emotional level through that poetry. This podcast gives them the opportunity to do just that, because we are reading 5 of their original poems for this episode. Enjoy! This poem is called Open Wounds. Every day I come to you. You prey on all my open wounds. You stab and stitch and wash the bleed, but you've never tried to heal. So I spend my days with open wounds, cut straight into my heart and its tunes. With his ugly voice that pierces their ears, my open wounds are my biggest fears. The infection grows stronger day by day, and yet you dawdle, but won't stay away. You poke, you prod, you sting my soul, but you've never tried to close the hole. The song of my heart won't ever cease, but it's not a melody, a ballad of peace. It's a cry of pain that scratches and wails, but no one will end it, my body's still frail. Blood leaks out, it keeps getting worse. It stains whatever I touch, it hurts. To live like this, when all I can see, the agony that curses me. Every eye in the world looks at me, the bird, with a broken wing. What a sad little thing, they say, and reach right in like a leech, and they pull my strings, and it stings. Please heal my open wounds. This poem is called American Sonnet, The Green. I spend my days at work, disowned, alone. My hands dip into melted gold I can't keep, working with the men who must be my clones. We're never the shepherd, we're only the sheep. My neck is petrified, forever bent down, to focus on what the suits say truly matters. Every day my free brain craves for the sound of the world exploding, breaking free of its patterns. But no, it's impossible, I'm stuck here forever. Always doomed, or blessed, to collect the green. It doesn't matter how hard I'll try, I'll never escape this money-making machine. But I know that I'm not good enough to leave, so I stay here forever in a comfortable routine. There is nothing I'll ever achieve, so I'll remain a slave to the green. This poem is called Senior Poem. My life is not what it was long before. I was once an infant who grew into a child, and now I'm the one that I can only abhor. I can't remember the last time I smiled. My face will always remain the same, but my youthful eyes will never return. My energy was once a bright, burning flame, but the light died out and now I simply burn. Once I could freely blast music in my ears. Now the sound of anything pleasant will stab me. In the heart of my brain, one of my biggest fears is for others to succeed when I won't ever be free. Don't you dare tell me about the beauties of life, for death awaits me with her sharp, deadly knife. This poem is called I Am a Rat. I am the rat. I scurry through the seas of flesh and find what I can, because no one will give it to me. They hunt, they slaughter the rats, they devour the rats, and feed the nation their love, but not me, because I am the rat. I'm dirty, I'm disgusting, no one will feed me the love that I desire, so I take it because it's all I have. The rats are bigger than humans, bigger than me, yet I am still a rat, despite the fact that I am small and human. I scurry through the seas of flesh. I find what I can. I take the love that I desire, because it's all I have. I'm a parasite, a vermin, right there where things go wrong. They don't want me there. I am not human. If I was, I would be loved. So instead, I am a rat. I do not want to be a rat. This poem is called Bumper Cars. As the engines start, chaos ensues. A large, semi-open room, but far too many people to possibly count, while you're confined to your own little corner, pushing your way through to find yourself in this big, bustling room full of bumper cars. As you explore a resounding thud, you hear and you see another lonely passenger trying to find her own way here in this place. You both laugh, exchange a few words, and continue on. You never see her again. You slam into so many cars that you lose count, sharing those brief laughs and frustrations, then forgetting their existence as you keep trying to explore this vast room, finding new things along the way, not fully sure where you're headed. Soon you grow tired of searching, continuing on an endless journey with no purpose. You're mildly upset that these bumper cars were made to absorb all the consequences of the crashes, and you haven't learned a thing. All you can keep doing is move forward. Maybe soon there'll be something here that will stick with you, you think. Maybe one day I can break, and I can leave my mobile home to find myself, and you're excited to see what you hold. But time's up, and every engine begins to stutter and stall, and soon to entirely stop, like it was always this still. There were so many people here that you never got the chance to bump into, who you'll never meet in your life. Thank you for playing Bumper Cars. Please remember to remain seated until the belts unbuckle, and make your way to the exit single file, and leave nothing behind in your cars. The belts unbuckle, my meaningless journey is complete. Thank you for listening to this episode of Present Poetry. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a review, share us on social media, or subscribe so you never miss an episode. If you would like to learn more about the featured poet, or you would like your work featured on the podcast, please check out the links in the show notes. Thank you again for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.